Okay, what's up everyone? I'm gonna jump in. Choose the complementary one. I'm gonna go over 5 key concepts. Opposites attract. So I wanted to give you a visualization. Opposites attract means that when you put the pieces of puzzle together, they come together, right? They're complementary. They're not the same. They're complementary, right? They're opposites, but they're complementary. Okay? So that is the masculine and feminine role. The reason we need polarity in a relationship is because similarity equals comfort, while difference equals attraction, right? That's why you have nerds hanging out with nerds, athletes hanging out with athletes, right? Everybody's trying to fit in the group that they like in life, right? And now friends, relationship with your partner are two different things. Opposite energy equals stronger attraction, right? The more masculine you are, the more feminine they are, the more likely you'll be attracted to each other, right? A masculine man is not going to be attracted to a masculine woman and vice versa, right? More friction equals more challenge. That's the downside of both people being completely polar to each other, right? There's going to be more friction, right? More challenges, but more challenges result into more attraction. We're going to be going number 2. You cannot pick and choose when you get a woman in your life, right? And her traits and characteristics. They come as a whole package, right? And that means you must accept whatever that comes with it. The attraction, the frustration, unpredictability, emotional intensity, just like how people come with good things, they come with bad things. So you must be able to accept that. And also all of them come from the same person, right? That's why it's called the whole package, right? You get a subscription, you get the deal, you have to accept the terms and conditions. Likewise here. You cannot keep all the good and remove the bad. That's just the law of the universe. She does not think like you. Difference does not equal wrong. If you two are different, if you have a different opinion and vice versa, they have a different opinion, doesn't mean they're wrong. It just means you're from different planets. It means that I'm from Mars and you're from Venus if you're a woman watching this. What it really means, it's logic versus emotion. Man, logic, woman, emotion, right? It's quite pretty cliche. You hear this everywhere. But I'm going to dive a little deep into this now. If I were to summarize it, it would mean it's a difference in communication styles. Women say what they feel, not what they think, oftentimes. That's why you should never take her words seriously. Her words are like clouds. They come and go. Yes, even when they say they love you, unfortunately, they feel a certain way about the emotions that you're giving them, right, in that moment. Same when they say they hate you. They don't hate you. They just hate you because of how they feel in that specific moment, right? So it's a give and take again. Don't kill the polarity. Sometimes even I can't read my own handwriting. Comfort kills passion, and which equals to depolarization. Comfort kills passion. Think about that. I'll come back to it. Don't be a roommate to her. Do not be a roommate with each other. And let me ask you this. Is it attractive for a man, right, to be sitting home all day, right, on the couch and being very predictable, stable, and doing nothing, even gaming or anything, if you're reading, that's very interesting as an attractive trait to have, but otherwise, yeah, you see, that's not attractive because you're there and you're not giving a reason for them to be attracted to you. What is attractive about you sitting on the couch? Don't be that way. Be unpredictable, even on your off days, right? And that also takes me to my second point, is to use absence to increase respect. This is a little bit of a red pill, unfortunately, but this is the law of the power, right? One of the 48 laws of power, to use absence to increase respect. Use your absence, oftentimes, pull back to increase your honor and respect. If you're constantly in their face, how's there gonna be attraction built, right? Attraction is built in your absence for a woman. Keep that in mind, please. Comfort equals boredom, and boredom equals no passion, and no passion equals no attraction. Play that again and let that sink in. Therefore, comfort equals peace, right, in a relationship. And if there's too much peace in a relationship, that is not good. That pretty much kills attraction, and which also means there's no drama. And unfortunately, right, there has to be some spice in the relationship. And what is the spice in a relationship? Drama. Drama equals tension, and tension is attraction, right? And pretty much it's a cycle. It's a pretty terrible drawing of a cycle, but not a bicycle, but a cycle. You know that one? Increase your drama in a relationship, which then increases tension, then increases attraction, right? Last but not least, love the whole person. Accept them for who they are. And these kind of go hand to hand with number two. Okay, don't fight every single difference amongst you. You don't need to always be a step ahead in everything. You know, you don't always need to be proving your masculinity, your masculine frame. That is also not good to do that. You know, it's mentally exhausting and also puts you out of your frame. You're just becoming performative now. You're not really who you are. It's pretty much right. Embracing it. Embracing that doesn't mean you're weak, right? Embracing that means you're mature. You're accepting growth, right? You have leadership skills, and you take accountability and responsibility, right? Now, what does this signal to you? Masculinity. Masculinity signals that this equals attraction. Okay, attraction isn't just about this. Okay, attraction is a combination of all of these for men, right? Vice versa, right? Being talkative, and being submissive, and being silly. All of these are feminine traits, right? Which we are attracted to. We are attracted to a woman that's talkative, you know, silly, and depends really, right, on your personality. But hopefully, don't say leadership in a woman because, you know, as a man, that's your job, right? All ends in polarity, and that's the key word, polarity, and it creates attraction. So I hope you guys enjoyed this presentation of mine and my amazing art drawings. Like, let me know if you guys like these. All right, by the way, this is a dude and this is a woman. The guy is talking, it just says hi, and the woman responds with like a couple of essays. So yeah, let me know what triggered you in the comments. There's gonna be some trigger points, and what you liked and what you didn't like. Uh, I'll see you guys in the next video.